Hello, welcome. This is a tutorial on how to use the recruitment tool to recruit people to your MoveOn event. What you will need. You need to be a member of a council in order to use this tool. If you aren't already a member, you can go to moveon.org/team to sign up. You're also going to need a script that you can get from your council coordinator, your regional coordinator, or your field organizer, so you'll have some idea of what you want to say when you get the person on the phone. You're going to need access to a computer that's connected to the internet. Now, you won't need that throughout. You can print lists out and not be on the computer when you're calling, but you will need to be on the internet to get the lists, and then again later to check them back in. And of course, you'll need a telephone. So to start, you want to go to your council page. Once again, that's moveon.org/team. And on the home page of your council, there will be a list on the left side of upcoming council events. You'll see it right here. And under each upcoming council event, there will be a button that will allow you to make recruitment calls for that event. Now, you have to have an upcoming event in order to make recruitment calls using this tool. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this button, Make Recruitment Calls, and that opens up this screen here. Now, this will explain how to use this tool a little bit, some of what I'm telling you right now. You want to read this through, and then when you're ready, click here to get started. Now it's going to ask you to select the precise event that you're recruiting for. So it will show you events within 30 miles of your zip code. You can expand that up to 100 miles if need be. I'm going to stay with 30. I'm going to scroll down to find the Brooklyn event, which is the one I'm going to be recruiting for today. And here we go, Brooklyn, New York. This is my event. So I'm going to click here to choose event. And now it's going to generate a list of names that are available for me to call. Now, this might take a few minutes. Sometimes it takes even 5 or 6, 8 minutes to generate a list, depending upon a variety of factors. So we'll go ahead and pause the video. Nope, we don't need to. Here it is. So now it's going to ask you how many names you would like to call. And you have a choice anywhere from 20 up to 80. I'm going to go ahead and stick with 20 names. So I'll click here. Now, it's going to ask you to read through this policy. This is the non-disclosure policy, and indicate that you agree that you will stay within these ground rules. Essentially, you can only use this tool to call folks about MoveOn events, not for any other purpose. So I'll go ahead and check this off that I agree. And the next screen is this one, where you can actually start calling. Now, it's going to ask me to confirm that this is the event that I wanted, which is true. I've said I'm going to check out 20 names. It's going to remind me that these names are only checked out for me for 48 hours. And then it's going to give me a choice. I can print lists out and refer to them while I'm calling, or I can actually have the list show up on my computer screen and I can call while looking at my computer. That's the one I'm going to do, so I'll go ahead and click there. And the next thing I'll see is my list of names. Now at the top, it's going to remind me again about how long I have to check these names out for. It's going to remind me also not to call people after 9 p.m. local time. That's a very good rule of thumb. And if I scroll down, I'll see the actual names. So down at the bottom of the page, here are the 20 names that I've checked out. And I can go ahead and, using my script, call up the first one, Ruth W. And when I'm done calling her, I can click right here, and I can fill in what happened. So I didn't get an answer, she wasn't home, or she said yes, yay, or she said no, it was a wrong number, or it was disconnected. Perhaps it was clear that we should never call this person again, they really don't like to be called. Or perhaps they're just not interested in this particular campaign, but we should keep them on the list for possible future calling. when I've called all these folks, or as many of the folks as I'm going to be calling, and I'm ready to submit the data, I want to double check that everything is filled out correctly. And I'm going to go down here to where it says Done Calling, and I'll click there. And this pop-up window will come up, which asks me if I'm going to enter more data later. Maybe I'm just taking a break, I want to come back and finish these calls. Or maybe I'm done. Well, I'm going to say that I'm done, so I'll click on that. And then I come to a survey where I can give my feedback. And I can check off, did I have fun? It was great. Did I feel like it was worthwhile? Absolutely. And then I can write some sort of comment, and then finally click to submit the survey. And that is using the recruitment tool. So happy calling, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.